History of English Literature in 8 minutes, animated and easy. Hello viewers. Welcome to Department of English. Today, in just 8 minutes, we'll take a magical journey through the history of English literature, from its ancient roots to modern-day poetry and novels. Whether you are a student or a literature lover, this will help you understand how English literature grew through the ages. Let's begin. 1. Old English period, 450–1066. This is the earliest stage of English literature. The English language was very different back then, like a foreign language. The most famous work from this time is Beowulf, an epic poem about a brave warrior who fights monsters. Themes: heroism, war, religion. Writers. Most works were anonymous. Fun fact: this period used strong rhythm and alliteration instead of rhyme. 2. Middle English period, 1066–1500. In 1066, the Normans invaded England, and French influenced the English language. The most important writer of this period is Geoffrey Chaucer, called the father of English poetry. His most famous work is the Canterbury Tales, stories told by different people on a journey. Pushpin language became more poetic, and love, religion, and daily life became common themes. 3. The Renaissance, 1500–1660. This was a time of rebirth of art and knowledge in Europe, and England saw its golden age. The greatest writer ever, William Shakespeare, lived in this time. He wrote plays like Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, and Romeo and Juliet. Other important writers: Christopher Marlowe, Dr. Faustus. Edmund Spenser, The Faerie Queene. John Donne, Metaphysical Poetry. Pushpin themes: humanism, beauty, power, love, fate, and religion. 4. The Neoclassical period, 1660–1798. After the chaos of the Civil War, writers focused on order, reason, and logic. This period had 3 parts: Restoration Age, Dryden; Augustan Age, Pope; Swift Age of Sensibility, Johnson. Famous works: Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift, The Rape of the Lock by Alexander Pope, Samuel Johnson's Dictionary of English. Literature now used satire, wit, and reason to talk about politics, society, and human behavior. 5. The Romantic period, 1798–1837. This was a time of emotion, imagination, and nature. Key writers: William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, John Keats, Percy Bysshe Shelley, Lord Byron. Wordsworth wrote, "Poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings." Themes: beauty of nature, childhood, dreams, freedom, the soul. Romantic literature was deeply emotional and connected to the natural world. 6. The Victorian period, 1837–1901. This was the age of Queen Victoria. England was rich, powerful, but also full of social problems. Famous novelists: Charles Dickens, Oliver Twist, Great Expectations; Charlotte Brontë, Jane Eyre; Emily Brontë, Wuthering Heights; Thomas Hardy, Tess of the D'Urbervilles. Pushpin poetry became more moral and spiritual, like the works of Alfred Lord Tennyson and Robert Browning. Pushpin themes: poverty, love, women's rights, society, and science. 7. The Modern period, 1901–1945. After World War I and II, literature became more serious, experimental, and psychological. Check mark important writers. T.S. Eliot, The Waste Land. Virginia Woolf, Mrs. Dalloway. James Joyce, Ulysses. George Orwell, 1984, Animal Farm. D. H. Lawrence, Sons and Lovers. Pushpin features of modernism. Stream of consciousness. Symbolism. Fragmentation. Questioning of tradition. 8. Postmodern and contemporary period, 1945 now. After 1945, literature became more diverse, global, and experimental. Writers from all over the world wrote in English. Salman Rushdie, Midnight's Children. Chinua Achebe, Things Fall Apart. Margaret Atwood, The Handmaid's Tale. Toni Morrison, Beloved. Literature now includes voices from women, colonized nations, LGBTQ+ authors, and more. Themes include identity, race, war, memory, technology, and freedom. Bonus section. Important literary movements. Quick summary of important movements. Humanism. Renaissance. Metaphysical poetry 17th century. Romanticism. Emotion and nature. Realism and naturalism. Victorian era. Modernism 20th century. Postcolonialism and feminism. Contemporary era. So friends, that was a short and simple journey through the history of English literature in 8 minutes. Let us know in the comments, which period do you like most? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Department of English for more educational and inspiring content.